This video is sponsored by Adorama. For all your printing needs, you can print with Adorama. They print photo books, fine art, metal, and canvas. Use the coupon code MANNY15X for 15% off your entire cart.
You should not trust me.
No, it's not. You don't have to be careful.
What's going on, everybody? Manny Ortiz here. I'm here with Kayla. This is my first attempt at a cinematic headshot, the Dylan Patrick style, you know, the one from F-Stoppers. I'm gonna take a tight headshot. I'm gonna have a 2-light setup, and I want her just literally to pop out of the scene. And the beautiful thing about this technique is that I'm shooting with a 70-200 at 200 millimeter. The background is gonna be completely obliterated. So the background doesn't really matter. It's more about the texture. And I'm shooting with that as my background. And I've got a lot of lights and shadows and stuff going on back there. I think it'll make a good backdrop. So, be my guest. I know you're supposed to use a bigger reflector, but that's all I got. It's a baby reflector. I also have 2 Magmod softboxes here. They're both 24 inches. I should be using a bigger modifier. I usually would use it, but I'm gonna see if I could get away with using this 24-inch modifier because it's really small and compact. Also, I love this grip. Look at this. To make adjustments, I freaking love that. I don't gotta unscrew something. I just gotta go whoop. It's pretty cool. So I'm using 180-200 on each side. So this light is gonna be the kicker light, the light that's gonna separate her from the background. It's gonna give her a really nice light on the side of her head right here, right there. Right there. This is funny, right? I feel like I'm shooting with like baby, everything is like miniature here. Miniature box, miniature reflector, miniature head. Yeah, I mess with her. I always call it little peanut head, I always mess with her. So I've got this light right here, my main light at 1/16 power, and I got my kicker light at 1/8 power. The reflector is gonna just help eliminate some of the shadows under her chin and give her a nice little catch light in the eye. Hopefully everything works out the way it's planned. So what I want you to do is kind of just remember, lean toward me a little. Hey, yeah, just lean toward me a little bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Look. See how it's supposed to be dramatic. Give me like this. See that? Oh, that's it. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let me take a look. Oh, lean just toward me just a tad. You know what? I'm gonna get on my knees here. My last shoot, I said I was gonna on my knees a lot and people were cracking up, but it's true, look. 1, 2, 3. Good. Oh, yes. 1, 2. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Couple more looks. Lean toward me just a little bit more. Right there. 1, 2, 3. Love that. One more. Love that. Let me take a test shot. So what I'm doing here, I'm using a different background. See that? I see a store, trees. So all that is just texture, especially when it comes to just background blur. All it is texture. So it's just a little bit experimenting. I'm gonna take a test shot, okay? Quinceañera pose, 1, 2. That's perfect. This right here. So shooting with smaller modifiers is definitely more challenging than bigger modifiers. You gotta be more precise with the angle of the light, because if you have the light a little bit more if too much to the side, you're gonna start getting harsh lines on the face. So you gotta be more precise with small modifiers. That's what I've noticed already. I think that's at a good height. They're both at the same height. That's good. Okay, cool. Here we go. Lean a little bit toward me. Perfect. 1, 2. 3. Take a look. Oh, whatever you're doing with your eyes there, like you connected with me right now. Like people are like, yeah, like what did I do wrong?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they in trouble. Here we go. 1, 2. Good. Now lean toward me a little bit more. Chin up just a tad right there. 1, 2, 3. I still feel like I'm getting harsh lines on her face, so I'm gonna put the light more straight onto her, like right here. I'm gonna shoot from this angle. It's gonna be more straight on. What happened?
If you watch the videos back, you're gonna see a lot of background faces.
Yeah? I'm gonna kind of feather the light so that she doesn't have full coverage. I just want it to be a little bit on her hair. 1, 2, 3. Take a look. Ooh, nice. 1, 2, 3. Take a look. That is some nice light. So I'm gonna darken up the background now. So what I'm gonna do is, see, I'm gonna now expose for my ambient. I'm gonna go kind of dramatic. I'm gonna go 1/1000 of a second. See, that's the background exposure. All right, here we go. I'm gonna fill in those shadows now. 1, 2, 3. Bam, super dramatic. Now I'm putting her at the corner of the frame just to make it a little bit more of a dramatic image. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay, so that was my first attempt at a cinematic headshot using 2 Magmod 24-inch soft boxes. Kayla's, of course, she's pretty amazing. I think maybe having a bigger reflector, maybe a reflector holder would have been better for her posing, right? Did this impede your posing a little bit?
Yeah, I had back problems now.
No, but the reflector didn't cause that.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, I did. Okay, it's my fault then. Then you gotta get a better photographer, not a reflector, right? Oh, hell no. Yeah, I just think maybe a bigger reflector would have helped. Maybe a reflector stand so they don't work so hard, you know, because they have really hard jobs, so we don't want them to work so hard. You know. Thanks, Chris behind the camera. Impact Images Studio right over here. Thank you for doing some video for me. See you in the next one, guys.
We out.
That was, did you plan on doing that?
No.
That was nice, that was nice, okay.